It was really soporific, but I managed to finish the book found in the church. There is a lot of information about this place and the village in general. It's sad, but it wasn't such a bad evening in comparison. If we go back many centuries, St. Exil experienced a much more sumptuous period. Originally, this village was only a small fishing hamlet by the sea, but it was located on the only road between two larger villages on the coast. It is with the cooperation I have to go to this crypt. I feel that I am close to my goal. Of four great figures that the village developed and experienced its greatest activity: the Vigneaults, who ensured the agricultural activity of the village; the Derault family, who were dedicated to fishing activities; the Duc de Bliard, who ensured the defense of the village with his soldiers; and finally, the Abbot Royot, in charge of the spirituality through its church. Thanks to the progress brought by this collaboration, St. Exil had been able to develop for 100 years. But, sadly, during the following centuries, the village did not know the destiny that we imagined, and this prosperity turned into a distant memory. In remembrance of this period, which still resonates until today, these personalities were honored with the presence of a tomb that are located in the narthex and in the transept of the church. They also built a cross at the end of the Assumption Church that is a receptacle for 4 plates, each illustrating one of the families. Once a year, these plaques are gathered and placed on the cross to allow the inhabitants of St. Exil to have a moment of commemoration for its history and its ancestors. While I was crossing the church to reach the altar, I noticed light coming from an inaccessible room located just below. It's probably a kind of forbidden crypt, but then why would there be light inside? Considering the police are looking for cult members, this would be a perfect place for them to regroup in total secrecy. There's a procedure to follow to unlock the crypt's access, but it's going to be complicated. The door lock is linked to a mechanism inside the memorial cross. If I place 4 commemorative plates, the cross will unlock the door automatically. Well, supposedly, at least. Right now, only one of the 4 plates is inserted on this cross, the one honoring the Duc de Bliard. The others are scattered in various places in St. Exil. I have to go to the church to learn a little more about the other plates. They seem to be commemorating specific families whose tombs are inside the church itself. My investigation is turning into a treasure hunt. How great. Last note. Based on the documents, the key that unlocks most of the doors in the church is hidden at the heart of the cross, and I can already access it. It was a new beginning. We no longer had a penny in our pocket, but real hope in our eyes. Nobody knew us here. We were really starting from zero. We could have completely changed our ways of being if we had wanted. We had found the house that seemed perfect. At least perfect for us. It was a large building made entirely of wood and stones from the region, and which proudly faced the sea. We had so much space. We were finally able to breathe. And then there was a fireplace that gave such a warm atmosphere. It gave me a quiet yet powerful feeling of serenity since the first day. Well, up until what is happening at the moment. Although, we must admit that it deserves a little refurbishment, or at least a little wiping. The paint has suffered the effects of salt and time, and the holy windows let the wind pass through the whole house. You can hardly see it, but we threw all our last savings into this hole. Anyway, Pierre was only thinking of one thing: take as much space as possible to store his instruments, whether it's the bedroom, the living room, or even the attic. Today, the garden is in a sad state. It looks like a dump. I used a lot of things that were lying around for tinkering or training. I feel good in this garden, especially right now. It's the only place I know I can be safe. None of these Things are going to attack me here. With all the boxes we had, the laziness quickly caught up with us. This explains this feeling of permanent mess or perpetual moving. Life in boxes. Maybe we didn't really dare to open them all. Maybe it was too heavy after all these kilometers between us and people we love. It reminded us of too many things. It reminds me even more today.
Cemetery. It has been condemned by the sect. Completely locked. Tomb of the The fishing activity was so important. They thus were the first informed of the contents of the merchant's cargoes in St. Axel. An envied position. This key will allow me to explore the church a little more. I've seen the same kind of lock around. Can't do that now. This door seems locked by a complex mechanism. Too many people have access to this damn bell tower, so the craftsman installed it. Since I'm the only one who knows about music, you'll all... Well, I'm going to need to learn the organ to continue upstairs. If I'm good enough, I'll make a duet with Pierre. This door seems locked by a complex mechanism. Bell tower. Tomb of Father Rouault. He distinguished himself in particular by the large library of the Assumption Church is in his image. Cemetery. It has been condemned by the sect. Completely locked. During the night from Saturday to Sunday, the property, given the amount of the damage, the town of St. Exel made the flower house available to its owners as a courtesy residence. They probably wanted to intimidate him, or to keep him quiet. Hello, Francois. I heard the cult vandalized. Glad the storage room is useful to someone here. Leave your thing. P.S. Regarding the flower house garden door, the mayor gave me the handle they used to unlock it. I left it here.
Nothing. You eels!
Completely locked.
je t'aime.
Completely locked. All right.
Bougasse!
Welcome to one of the original creations from George's workshop. For each coin you can get a prize. Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop. I can picture you already rushing towards a solution which may not be correct.
Smart. Excellent. The flower house once belonged to the Vinio family, which played a leading role. The basement illustrating the former activities of the family can be visited. An ingenious controllable water supply system of the White Manor made it possible to supply the property if necessary. Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. swear, officer, it's not a break-in. The back door was open. Someone left a tape. Journaling is not just for grown-ups.
Dad, science, we are moving again. The electrician came to change the old digit code in the basement. Because you weren't there, he asked me for a code, and I want to play a game. You never play with me, so now you will have to find the answer all by yourself. It's a 4-digit code. The first is the hour on the living room clock, the one you never replaced the batteries for. Then I've put the minute. And then I've put the number of boat sails in the house. Have fun!
I have never seen a ship like this.
Welcome to my very own George's workshop, with the participation of the municipality of Saint-Exupéry.
Dad, science, we are moving again. The electrician came to change the old digit code in the basement. Because you weren't there, he asked me for a code, and I want to play a game. You never play with me, so now you will have to find the answer all by yourself. It's a 4-digit code. The first is the hour on the living room clock, the one you never replaced the batteries for. Then I've put the minute. And then I've put the number of boat sails in the house. Have fun!
Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. The door is blocked by the snow.
Dad, science we are moving again.
The door is blocked by the snow.
Electrician came to change the old digit code in the basement. Because you weren't
The door is blocked by the snow.
there, he asked me for a code, and I want to play a game. You never play with me, so now you will have to find the answer all by yourself. It's the 4-digit code. The first is the hour on the living room clock, the one you never replaced the batteries for. Then I put the minute. And then I put the number of boat sails in the house. Have fun!
Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. Ran out of battery a long time ago. Makes this whole house seem stuck in time. I like the colors of this boat. I would like to be very small and climb in it. Yar! The plate is right there, just in front of me. If the water level was higher, I could probably pass through. Can't do that now.
T-10.
Can't do that now. Can't do that now. I have to wait a bit for the gym to recharge. Can't do that now. Can't do that now.
Voilà.
Can't do that now. Can't do that now. Can't do that now. Snow and rain? Not a good mix.